be like 300-400 pages. Okay, because you got a lot of reports and you'll have a lot of information. But you want to know both. You will be able to hand that off to every kid that you've ever known worldwide, every university. I'm not going to D.C. I'm going to let them act like fucking idiots the rest of the way. You're still filming it, okay? So to the people at the Washington Post, I know it's not your reporters. I know it's at the top. So do you really think it's cool to endorse pedophilia? Do you think it's okay to endorse the murder of 35 innocent black kids? 27 Americans, 6 Haitians, and 2 Mexicans. You know the court case. You know what was associated with it, the Department of Justice Special Counsel Patrick J. Fitzgerald. How can you do this? The Secret Service has all the photographs as it is. It's in the court case. It's everywhere. Are you all a bunch of fucking cock-sucking pedophile lovers? How many of you are getting blackmailed? Really? This tape will be called Jeff Fisher Addresses the World by Investigating what 1, 2, 3, 4 teenagers. 1, 2 African Americans. 1 Hispanic, correct? 1 Korean. 1 Korean. 1 Muslim.
Christianity.
2 Christians or 3 Christians? 3 Christians. Interesting. 3 Christians, Trinity, blessed be. 3 and 4 is Revelations. 3 minus 1 is 2. It makes balance. Amazing thing that you do with numbers if you think about it. Muhammad is the last prophet, no matter what. But there is a lie that was said. You see, 2 of the caliphs were killed. I'm not going to say the rest because of your religion. I work with Muslims, and I never change Muslim. They don't need to. It's called the Children of the Book. Welcome to Revelations. Now, back on to what we're talking about. We're sitting at McDonald's, and you're going to discover all kinds of things about it, including a very, very cool YouTube. The court case will take you to all kinds of things, and you'll look it up. You'll see a YouTube that was done in Washington, D.C., and you should recognize the area where there was a protest, and there's banging drums in the background. That is the E&J Carpenters Union. That was filmed in 2008. And you'll take that name, and you will remove the words Part 1, and after the word world, you will put 3 decimal points, ... and the word again. And then you will watch that. And you will see, wow, this is cool. You're going to want to contact the filmmaker, as it is. And you want to contact everybody possible, but you're going to want to say, let's film the guy, like you're doing now. You're going to sit there and you're going to watch me eat and have fun and talk. And we'll talk about all kinds of things, but we'll incorporate more, because then what you're going to see is 5 other YouTubes of me. Now, there are other YouTubes of me, and there's people filming me all the time. So this is something that you're not going to do tomorrow. This is something you're going to do within the next 2 hours, probably. Because we're in Tyson's Corner. I'm just looking to go get back on a computer to pick up my email. However, if you guys have a laptop, and so we can bring a laptop, then you can film me actually doing a little blogging, answering my emails, reading them, and seeing what's going on in the world. Maybe you guys can help me get back into my Facebook, my personal Facebook, and the Facebook of me and my political partner, since I am running for the United States presidency. Who is the most interesting name on the Republican Party? Who's really not a Republican? Who's about your rights? Who is running as a Republican? Who is about your rights? And that is my running mate. Who is that? They don't like to print them up in the paper because he really, really scares the police state as it is. Because he's about the Constitution. Whom is that? You are a Christian. Who was the great Christian who prosecuted and persecuted so many people until he was blinded, and then would write most of the Gospels? Wow. Acts, to begin with, is all written by him. Galatians is written by him. Who am I talking about? Okay, what's your first name?
Ryan.
Ryan?
Christian.
Christian. Wow, that's powerful. You can Google my name later on with the word Christian.
Dawood.
What?
Dawood.
Dawood. You can Google his with mine, guaranteed.
Gabre.
Gabre. Yes, Gabre is very close to what it means. Gabre is a word that's a derivative of the word Gabriel. And Gabriel is extremely well known in all three books. Gabriel is known in the Torah. Gabriel is definitely known in the Quran. And Quran is Q-U-R'-A-N, not K-O-R-A-N. A good word that starts with K is the word Korea, but not Koran. That is another conspiracy. What country, of all countries, in any newspaper in the United States, do you ever not see any bad news printed about? Which one? The United States? No. Korea? No. Come on. But what country do you never, ever see? What major country that has lots of power, you never see anything ever said bad about them? It's always, we. And I was once one of them. No, what? What? No, Europe's a continent, kid.
Yeah, country.
Country. Now, I mentioned earlier, I said I was this for 20 years. What did I say I was for 20 years? You have to learn to listen.
Weren't you a Republican? Or
My partner's a Republican.
Your partner's a Republican.
I'm a Democrat.
You're a Democrat.
That makes a very interesting ticket, too. That's called balance.
So your first name is Joe, right?
No, but you do have the right letter. But Joe is my father's name. It's Joseph. And it was also my middle name. So, it was Joseph and E-P-H. And, what did you say?
Jeff Fisher.
That's right. Now you've got my name. Now, if
you said it. This video is going to be called Jeff Fisher.
Right. Very good. Now
we have your name.
Now you have so much information on that tape, and you realize you can take everything. The court case, you got so many ways of looking me up. Let me see something. We're still filming? Yes. Now, that's Christian right there. Say Christian, so hold, wave to everybody, please. I'm filming you now, okay? Okay, this is Dawood. Okay? Okay, this is Gabre. And this is Ryan. Oh, Ryan, wait till you see the beautiful Japanese girl that we filmed, and now we have you. Oh, I think we may have found a match in heaven. She is older than you, but that's okay. Women are finer when they're older. But you'll have to wait a few years, kid, because you're just a kid. But you're going to love it. Now, this is the paper again, and now I'm doing a little filming. I would love to talk about, instead, the Mets and the Dodgers. Now, this is a very interesting little thing here. Sigourney Weaver about Hillary Clinton. Oh, wow. I think once we tell Sigourney personally, or everybody goes up and tells Sigourney Weaver what it means to play Hillary Clinton, what are they going to do about Jeff Fisher? Okay? Now, we got Florida A&M president steps down. I'd like to read about that myself. Okay? See, all the people at the top of every college know exactly who I am, because they know my partner. Now, that's the next question you should be asking.
Who's your
Let's not give it that. Let's play 20 questions without finding out. Ask questions, okay? Ask questions so we know what's going on. In the meantime, this is McDonald's. I love ice cream, as it is. Okay? This is I just called advertising, okay? Okay, McDonald's is your kind of place. I like to eat it. Oh, I want to chew it. Oh, I wanna. Oh, and I can't wait to eat it when I'm married to Jane. Again, it's all about Jane for me. She's my fiancée. I can't wait to get married. Yes, I'm extremely in love with her, okay? But a woman really can make you hungry. And there's nothing like a juicy hamburger to make you think about a woman. Yummy, as she says. I promise you that's how your mother and father feel about each other, okay? I guarantee it. When you're out on a date with a girl,
Crave a hamburger.
you're craving a lot of food. You're craving her, but you're craving food no matter what. Because your body is always burning energy.
So good. Your food, man.
Yeah, get your food. If you, whatever you don't eat, I'll eat for you, okay? That's one of the key things in the movie here is that you guys will be feeding me. You guys can't go buy me cigars. You're too young. But food will be food. Now, we got here missiles, frogmen, fighter jets. This isn't a game. My goodness, everything on this. London Olympics. The word London, you Google with my name. Now you know my name. You will take every single word on page 1 and Google it with it, okay? But I would start with the word. Let's see. The first word would be is USA Today. It's actually a newspaper. Now, I actually love this paper. Okay, and this paper has meant so much to me over the years as it was. Number one, I was in the hotel industry as it was. And this was always a free paper. And it's a great thing. And they should know that. I could talk about so many things and they still won't print me up. But now we're going to put it into a YouTube. And it's going to go viral because you're going to attach it to one specific YouTube. You're going to attach all the YouTube that you make to this one made by this man named, he's a young man like you. He lists himself as 27. He's 17 years old, okay? But that's because of Google, okay? His name is Ha Kim Lee.
Korean?
Actually, he's Chinese. But his mother is the one who's, she's an interesting woman, okay? She's Chinese and everything else. And they took a $600,000 hit in business, and they've been struggling as it is. He filmed everything he did with an iPad, I think it was a 2 or a 3. Now this one is being filmed with an Android. It's just the same quality, really. And it's amazing. iPhone. Okay, thank you. Whatever. Okay. Okay, now this is beginning to blink. Why is it blinking? Red.
Blinking red. I think that means it's recording.
It's what?
It's recording.
Oh yeah, it's recording.
Oh, it wasn't recording earlier?
It was.
No, it was, because the time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. This is a long. We don't want to go too much longer because this is really cool. You've got a lot of information here, okay? And I'm giving a little bit. You're going to want to put this one up immediately and call it Jeff Fisher Addresses the World. And coming soon, Jeff Fisher Addresses the World about the USA Today newspaper. Just about, okay, something about the USA, okay? And you will attach it to this kid's Jeff Fisher Addresses the World, ... again. You'll see with the others, and you'll want to listen to all of them. And you're going to have people listening to them before you film me anymore. This one, then, you will upload. Guaranteed, you'll upload this after you listen to the first one. Okay? And you'll say, oh, wow. And you'll say, this is cool. We can do this from a McDonald's. We can do this from any food place as it is. We can do this from a park. We could do this in Washington, D.C., right across the street from the White House. We could do it anywhere you choose, as long as we ever to get there. I'm not carrying any money on me for a reason. So let's do it right where you live. This is your town. You know where to go. Do it in the mall. Anywhere you want. Make a bunch of little films. Now I have a whole bunch of people doing this. Okay? So each one is asking a question. So it's not just one film. Now all of a sudden you've got 5, 6, 10, 20 people. And they're all sitting there filming you. You're getting all kinds of different angles. Sometimes if you see me, I might be picking my nose, I might be scratching my ass. You never know, because we're human beings, okay? You can't, oh God, I'm just making a sound, okay? The point is, it's natural. Did you ever see the YouTubes of the farting? The farting of people, like the ones of Hillary Clinton? It's hilarious. She's sitting there, and I feel sorry for her there, okay? Because she's a human being. But she's sitting up there, and she's talking, and all of a sudden, and she just keeps going and going and going. Everybody, it's a funny YouTube, okay? You know that. It's like the little kid with Charlie bit my finger,
Yeah.
It's hilarious. What? It's hilarious. Now, but that leads to something very interesting. Earlier this year,